Section 230 is a part of federal legislation passed more than 20 years ago. It runs only 26 words long, short and to the point. But it has had an outsize effect on life as we know it. They are the 26 words that created the Internet, says Jeff Cossett, a cybersecurity law professor at the U.S. Naval Academy and one of the foremost experts on Section 230. Most fundamentally, Section 230 provides immunity to social media companies like Facebook and Twitter TWTR against being sued over the content on their site. This allows them to operate and flourish without needing to moderate content. Section 230 set the legal framework for the Internet that we know today that relies heavily on user content rather than content that companies create. Without Section 230, companies would not be willing to take so many risks, Cossett says. President Trump now wants to change Section 230. He signed a new executive order on Thursday that will try to curb how social media sites use the legislation to prevent legal action. We're here today to defend free speech from one of the greatest dangers it has faced in American history, he said in the Oval Office. Here's what Section 230 is and why Trump's proposal matters to anyone like you, someone reading these words online. What does Section 230 say exactly? No provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be treated as the publisher or speaker of any information provided by another information content provider. What does this mean in practice? It offers a broad shield to tech companies, protecting them from lawsuits over content generated by users on their sites. It gives Twitter and Facebook the right to moderate content but does not give them the responsibility to do so. Because content is posted on their platforms so rapidly there's just no way they can possibly police everything, says Senator Ron Wyden, who helped create Section 230. Tech companies are not absolved from everything. They're still required to police some types of unlawful content, such as child pornography or bootleg movies. In the 1990s, Stratton Oakmont, the brokerage founded by Jordan Belfort, yes, the guy who Leonardo DiCaprio portrayed in Wolf of Wall Street, sued an internet service provider, Prodigy Services, for defamation. Someone on a Prodigy-run message board had accused Stratton Oakmont of fraud. The New York State Supreme Court ruled that Prodigy had acted as a publisher and thus was liable for defamation. This case caught the attention of Wyden, then a congressman for Oregon, who worked with California Representative Chris Cox to include Section 230 as a protection for other Internet businesses from lawsuits like Stratton Oakmont's in their Communications Decency Act of 1996. Section 230 was only a small portion of that broader legislation. The Communications Decency Act's broader purpose was to slow the spread of child pornography on the web. The U.S.